Google might have just given the biggest hint about artificial general intelligence in history, and almost nobody noticed. There was no big announcement, no press conference, no flashy headline, just one tweet from one of the most important people in AI, Shane Legg, co-founder of DeepMind, chief AGI scientist at Google, one of the original researchers who has been working on artificial intelligence for decades. This is not some random tech influencer. This is someone who is inside the lab, someone who sees frontier AI before the public ever does. And he recently posted that AGI is now on the horizon. He also said he is hiring a senior economist to study post-AI economics. Think about that. Not engineers, not programmers, economists. People who study how money, jobs, and society work. After AI, companies do not do this for fun. They do this when something is getting close. You do not prepare for earthquakes in a desert. You do not study post-AI economics if AGI is 50 years away. This means that inside Google, they believe AI is approaching a level where it will seriously disrupt the global economy. Labor markets, jobs, productivity, value creation, everything. When intelligence becomes cheap and scalable, human labor stops being special. That changes the entire system. Someone asked him what "on the horizon" actually means. His answer was simple. He said there is a 50% chance of minimal AGI by 2028. That is about 2 years away. And the interesting part is that he has been saying this since 2009. Same prediction, same timeline, for more than 15 years. He did not suddenly change his story for hype. That consistency matters. Now, what does minimal AGI mean? It does not mean robots with emotions. It does not mean science fiction intelligence. It means a system that can reason across domains, learn without supervision, plan long-term, adapt like a smart human. In most jobs, that is enough to replace people. No personality needed, no feelings required, just competence. And we already see proof of this progress. DeepMind created alpha geometry. It solved math problems at international Olympiad level. 25 out of 30. That is the same level as gold medalists. These problems require creativity, multi-step reasoning, abstract thinking. 10 years ago, machines could not do this. Today, they can. This is why Shane Legg is confident. He lived through those problems himself. He struggled with them as a teenager. Now he sees machines solving them. That perspective matters. Different AI leaders give different timelines. Some say 2 years, some say 5, some say 10. Why? Because incentives are different. Many AI companies benefit from hype. More hype means more funding, more attention, more stock value. But Google does not need hype. They already dominate. They already have money. They already have infrastructure. So when Google quietly prepares instead of loudly boasting, that is serious. Shane Legg also admits that today's AI still has major weaknesses. It lacks true long-term memory. It lacks consistent reasoning. It lacks the ability to invent new scientific theories. It cannot yet create something like relativity from scratch. It cannot yet discover new physics. Not yet, but the gap is shrinking every year, faster than most people expect.
Take to get there.
So the models today are pretty capable. Of course, we've all interacted with the language models and now they're becoming multimodal. I think there are still some missing attributes, things like reasoning, hierarchical planning, long-term memory. There's quite a few capabilities that the current systems, I would say, don't have. They're also not consistent across the board. You know, they're very, very strong in some things, but they're still surprisingly weak and flawed in other areas. So you'd want an AGI to have pretty consistent, robust behavior across the board, all the cognitive tasks. And I think one thing that's clearly missing, and I always had as a benchmark for AGI, was the ability for these systems to invent their own hypotheses or conjectures about science, not just prove existing ones. So of course that's extremely useful already to prove an existing maths conjecture or something like that, or play a game of Go to a world champion level. But could a system invent Go?
So what does all this mean? It means AGI is not tomorrow, but it is not far either. Big companies are preparing, governments are watching, institutions are adjusting, and most people are still distracted, scrolling, ignoring, waiting. If you are not learning AI skills right now, you are already behind. If you are not adapting, you are taking a risk. This is not fear. This is reality. The people who understand this early will win. The people who ignore it will struggle. The choice is yours.